on. Oh my god. Okay, and we're back. Camera's good. Yeah. Don't worry, the proper voices are enabled on this, thank God. Actually, I don't know if there is English in this one. Most FromSoft games don't have that. Sounds about right for her. Yeah, Sekiro is by far the hardest out of the Souls-like games brought by FromSoft. Obviously, don't get me wrong, Elden Ring and the Souls games definitely have their difficulty, but Sekiro's is a little bit different because of how leveling up works. You have to defeat bosses to get prayer beads. Now, in the case of a boss, you get a full necklace, but that's how you increase your health and attack power. Or sorry, prayer beads increase your health. You use, I think it's like memories or something to increase your attack power, but those are only awarded from main bosses. So it's not like Dark Souls or Elden Ring, where you can just opt to grind levels to, you know, make it more balanced or make yourself overpowered. Sekiro doesn't really allow that. So yeah, going back to the difficulty thing, expect a lot of deaths, especially early on. Don't get me wrong, there still will be plenty of deaths as the game progresses and becomes even more difficult, but obviously as my attack power and health increase, I'll have a little bit more leniency, plus more heals. And more shinobi tools and stuff, which I won't have access for this little bit right here, the tutorial section. You don't get your shinobi prosthetic until after. That thing would be pretty damn big if I wanted to add that graphic. I don't remember the name of that woman. She's one of the main supporting characters. I'm just trying to remember her name. It'll come up at some point. Shortly after I deal with the tutorial section. Yeah, the reason why it's probably doing that is because Sekiro is an 18+ game, and I didn't set that, but that's probably something Twitch is doing on the back end. But I'll double. Yeah. You should be able to use your phone number to verify him. Because yeah, there's not a whole lot I think I can do with that. Yeah, so the whole little stealth section here is meant to obviously teach you stealth, but obviously I need to avoid getting detected because I don't have my katana yet. So, and I'm one shot away from death. Quite literally, anything would kill me out of regular attacks and whatnot. Okay, one sec. Okay, yeah, that should theoretically work. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do about that, unfortunately. It's just Twitch being Twitch. Although it's supposed to be shield mode, but it's probably a combination of shield mode. Because obviously it's meant to verify, but it's probably really enforcing it because it's an M-rated game. Even though your brother is over 18. Okay, one sec. Okay, I've disabled shield mode for now. I'll have to figure out a way to get around that. It should also theoretically allow anyone who wants to chat, who doesn't have a full verification. Yeah, either way, we'll work something out. Yeah, because shield mode mainly helps keep out spam, but obviously that's quite pun intended with this katana I'm getting. It's a double-edged sword. Oh.
司祭は後にしよう。今はこのアシナの城を脱さねばならぬ。御意。堀沿いに進んだ橋の下に場外への抜け穴がある。一心様よりそう聞いたことがある。まずは その橋下の抜け穴を見つけてきてほしい。見つけたらそうだな。足の歯笛で合図をくれるか。ほら昔聞かせてくれたであろう。こうピーッとな。その音を頼りにそなたのもとへ行こう。
Yeah, add 2 to the Meowter. So, pellets aren't the actual main healing item, but they're kind of trying to remember the. I can't remember what they were in DS2. DS2 had a similar item like that. It didn't heal a set amount of HP. Well, like a large chunk anyway, like flasks would versus gourds in this, but it's ah, crap. So much for stealthing out. I got the parry though. That is something you have to get really used to doing. Like a lot. I guess it's called deflection, but it's the same thing. I don't know why I'm so good at it now. Don't get me wrong, I've played a lot of Sekiro back in the day, but...
A few moments later.
I forgot to heal. Alright, no worries, man. I forgot to heal. I literally forgot to heal. Forgetting that. I was at, like, 1 hit away. Unfortunately, my deflection was poorly timed. Yeah, deflections are ideally what you want to do, but if you don't think you can time it, at least take the block, because you'll still take less damage overall versus a clean hit, obviously. That's what I was supposed to do. Yeah, when the enemies glow red, that means you can perform it's the main mechanic in the game called the death blow mechanic. So basically, bosses have a certain number of death blows that have to be performed on them to kill them. But regular attacks will damage them still. It's just a lot. Oh, son of a... Obviously, the damage output is far less. And have a good night, Miss PMG. She's probably already gone, but... yeah. She's in, she's out. Yeah, I really got to get used to playing again. Okay, it's 1 death blow. Gotta heal. And yeah, I really gotta relearn this. I really don't remember how to fight in Sekiro that much. I mean, a lot of the mechanics are very similar to what's in, obviously the Souls games and whatnot, but there is some variance between the two. Making sure there's no enemies nearby. Or items, because you do return to this area much later. It's like at the very end of the game. But obviously, it's the end of the game when I return. So, I want to make sure if there's any decent items or healing items. I want to pick them up now. I don't have my gourd with me, so we'll see how long I can actually hold out in the fight. The reason I say hold out is because you're supposed to lose the fight. So the quickest way is to just straight up die. I take the hits. I think I've almost taken out the first health bar before. I'm doing good, man. How's yourself? I was with Pyle earlier when you were streaming Madden earlier. So yeah, I probably will get killed pretty damn quick. Genichiro has, obviously, being the final act. Spoilers, he's actually the final boss, but you fight him multiple times throughout the game. So naturally he hits. Not to the full extent he does at the end of the game, but he hits nonetheless quite hard. Oh, that's undodgeable. Well, that didn't last long. Yeah, you're doing pretty good, man. Yeah, the more you do it, the easier it'll become. Obviously, once you have your PC, it'll be, you have to learn more stuff for that, but it'll become more natural. Now we get to meet the, I can't remember if the old man has a name. I think he's just, I know he's referred to as the sculptor, because obviously he's the one who, grafts your new arm, your shinobi prosthetic. And I'll get a bunch more prosthetics as the game progresses, because there's certain enemy archetypes that benefit from certain tools. Some like have shields, so eventually I'll get like an axe prosthetic. Naturally, that basically splinters the shield in like one shot, making it a lot easier to deal with the actual enemy behind them. Yeah. I don't know if I'll play through the full game or not. I'm kind of just doing it to test stuff right now, but it might make me, it might force me to do it. I don't remember if I ever played online, or if Remnants were something that got added later. Okay, yeah, I think I've always just played in offline mode, because, again, there's, unlike DS3, well, any Souls game, I should say, not just DS3. You can't actually co-op with anyone in the game. Yeah. I know there's a sprint button. What the hell's the sprint button? Oh, I'm just in the area, right? I forgot. Certain areas, when my katana is sheathed, I can't actually sprint. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Yeah, so the joke with this guy is he can't die. He's immortal. So basically he's your practice dummy. Now I think if your HP can only get to 1, I don't think he can actually take you out because he's, you know, meant to be a dummy. But yeah, he's meant to be a practice dummy. Probably practice with him for just a little bit to get back into the groove. No, spelling I think is a little off, but yeah, I know what you're talking about with Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, yep. Okay, I guess I just don't take damage because it's tutorial. Okay, I think that's... Yeah, I just have to keep doing that. I forgot he had a grab attack. That's normally why I have shield up. No, I'm good. Thank you for the offer. Yeah. Oh, now I remember her name. It's Emma, the one lady from earlier. I could have sworn she's normally supposed to be here. She normally is around here. Maybe it's... Oh, maybe it's not until I die the first time. Yeah. Like, actually die. Yeah, thanks, man. But yeah. Just wanted to make sure everything was good. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's another reason why you should keep it up. Spam. Oh. I forgot that enemy was even there. So yeah, in this case, because I'm playing with Xbox, if I hold X, basically I can pull treasure in as long as I'm close enough to it. Oh. There is... I think there's an upgrade of sorts. I can't remember where exactly, but there is an upgrade where you can increase the effective range. I'm not going to question that, but I thought for sure I was going to get spotted there. Okay. think there's a wolf or something around here. Oh, you son of a... Yeah. I kind of forgot I can't really do death from aboves yet. It's a technique I have to get, which I forgot about. The reason why it went off is because I had landed, so I was technically in the position to perform a death blow. Nope, I don't want to hug the wall. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where all the enemies are, because there's quite a bit, obviously. And yeah, throughout the game, there's different sugars. Basically, those are like buffing items. So I believe it's a defense buff for a certain amount of time. I don't remember how long exactly. Like, no, there's wolves. Oh, there's my answer. Ask and ye shall receive. So there's another difference between the Souls games. Obviously, when you play the Souls games, normally you lose all of your souls, or whatever currency it is, depending on the game. Souls games, obviously, it's souls. Yeah, I need to go get that prosthetic implanted. Bloodborne, I believe it's Echoes. I've only played a little bit of Bloodborne. Unfortunately, since it's PS4 exclusive, I've never really been able to play it and beat it. Okay, I guess Emma spawned now. Probably because I got far enough. I know the answer to that. I can't remember his name, but I know who it is.
信用しろとは言いですが、あなたが持っているそれはクスシとして。この日。はい。あなたが譲り気づいているかもしれません。このひょうたんの薬水は尽きたとて。クスシとしてのひょうたんの種だと。Yeah, and gourd seeds are the Sekiro's equivalent to Estus shards. 新たな種を手に入れたら。わかった。I'm trying to remember if there's anything else to increase the effects. I think it's a skill, actually, or something. So. 主足なのだが、お前さんを見ればこのそいつは
石腕の王か仏を掘るには無用でな。お前忍び。そいつは任具を見つ。任具だと。任具を持ってきそうせ。いいき。巫女様の血。わしも竜院、そう呼ばれる主の主。それゆえ付け狙われるお前さんの体。お前さん、このあれ寺を出て右手、妙なことになって気が合うかもしれん。手に忍び騎士、任を叩きた仕込んだ殺す相手な、そういう随。いつどれかし。
I think it's the firecracker. Oh, loaded shuriken. Right. Firecracker is the next one, I believe.
そいつには。
Right, spirit emblems. Those spawn now. Oh god. Oh, I guess I kind of can do death from above. Still. That was BS. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I know there's a way. It's kind of a pain in the ass. The reason I say kind of a pain in the ass is because it's kind of finicky. But, I might be able to get a free death blow on this mini-boss. Despite how powerful he is, he's still classified as a mini-boss. Right down there. That Shogun-like enemy. I'm trying to remember if I can come this way. Die, don't die. Oh. Crap, he's cautious. God damn it. So much for that. Okay, that's undodgeable. Great. He's already got one free hit on me. Probably just take the death if I die. Yep. Yeah, this is where they teach you the resurrection system. I haven't actually played Ghosts of Tsushima, so if you have and I get to a boss, you'd probably be able to tell more than I would. Come on. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh my god, that was so clutch. God. I thought for sure I was gonna get screwed over considering the attack, even when it was blocked. I was expecting it to do much more damage. Holy hell. Yeah, it's more of a mini boss. Despite how difficult they are, even the mini bosses are quite difficult, especially early on, because your attack power and health are pretty low.
ひとたび死にならば九郎様流因の巫女の力改正の力を与え幾度でもバカなはいですがまた変わった改正の力
Yeah, you won't see the effects of the resurrection cost yet, but it will happen after I die a couple times. I think it's... I don't know if it's 5, but it's around the point I die 5 times. I immediately get pulled back here. And I gain an item. I think it's Dragon Rot. Something like that. And then you have to give it to Emma, and she talks about how the fact that the more you die, certain NPCs start getting affected by the Dragon Rot. And if you die too many times, certain key NPCs can just straight up get killed by it. So it's kind of a FromSoft's way of like saying, hey, you can die, but if you die too much, it might cost you. Now, when I say key NPCs, it's, I guess I should clarify, it's more of shop NPCs. There is one. Once you get to the first major boss. I think it's, I can't remember his name. I think it's like Ganobu or something. Basically, he rides a giant horse. You just have to one shoulder it, then poke your head out on the other. And he wields a giant friggin' I think it's like a halberd type weapon. The thing is friggin' massive. God, I keep forgetting B is dash. That's something I want to be forgetting. What the? What did I get? Who did I get spotted by? Oh, I probably got spotted by that guy. Crossbow guy. The reason I didn't want to get spotted is there's a lot of enemies around here. So it sucks. And I don't just mean, like, rifle guys. Oh, yeah, sorry, they're rifles, but... That's why I didn't want to get aggro. That guy back there. He's not a mini boss, but he's a bigger enemy, so he has a lot of attack and defense. Naturally, he's not someone I want to have aggroed on me. But he's only a quick death blow away from death, so... But yeah, those things hit like a truck. A literal truck. There's an enemy item down here. Maybe it's just a path. Yeah, I think it's a different path. Yeah, it is. Okay. It leads to the same spot, just a different path. Don't think there's fall. I was about to say, I don't think there's fall damage. I'm like, oh yeah, I sure as hell remember being fall damage. What the? Okay. The reason I said that is like I should have. I should have been able to grab that tree. I have to take this path. So yeah, when there's this kind of fish eye-esque effect, it just means I'm completely hidden, or at least more invisible to enemies. Yeah, I would play Ghost of Tsushima, but I don't own a PS4 or a PS5 because it's a Sony exclusive. If Sucker Punch decided to not do an exclusive, or Sony would at least end the exclusivity deal, I would definitely play it. Yeah, that's the main problem. I think if I just run, I can get at least one death blow off. Yeah. That works, because even though the other one spotted me, the one I charged at hadn't caught up to me. So yeah, get used to the death blows. You're going to be seeing that a lot. As I'll be making as much use as I can. It's a lot easier to deal with death blows than... It's a lot easier than trying to rush the enemies, because usually they're in packs. I think this guy can talk at the moment. Yeah, unfortunately the guy just died right there. Oh, so this is where I buy the firecrackers. Fortunately, I don't have enough currency. I don't have enough sen. Oh yeah, I guess I never did finish that explanation. Unlike Souls and other games that follow that, you don't lose all of your because there's no souls. Oh, I guess there's experience. You lose the experience unless you actually I think you just straight up lose it. And you also lose half of your money. like that's in your possession. So they made it really punishing in Sekiro. I don't know why they had to go like even more hardcore. It's like it was already had some pretty punishing aspects. I feel like most people would be that way, and it's quite the interesting choice from the developers Sucker Punch, considering most of the games they developed in the past were not Souls-like at all. I mainly know them from the Sly Cooper series, because that's the first series I played by them back in the day. Which I have all of 1, and I think I'm close to the end of 2 for what's on my YouTube channel. I know I'm close. Actually, I think I just finished it a week or so ago. Because I remember the short being time for a little open mouth surgery, which is obviously the very final thing you have to do in the fight with Clockla. I haven't done any of 3 because I wanted to gauge engagement to see if it was worth doing 3 as well. I have 3 because I have the trilogy on RCPS 3, but I don't want to invest a whole bunch of time into a game that's not garnering any attention. Even if I do enjoy the game, it's like obviously I want to enjoy the game, but I want to, you know, get something out of it. So I'm investing that much time into it. So yeah, that's actually the dev's way of giving you a hint that the boss has a weakness, which is fire, which are the firecrackers. Just realized I never equipped that. Yeah, I'm with Pal on that. We'll help you. For now, personally, I would kind of just stick with Twitch just to get used to the rhythm and stuff. And obviously, once you get your PC built and or set up, we can help you as long as your system is strong enough. You can record and stream off the same graphics card, which is what I do. And even if you don't plan to do YouTube right away, you'll have the videos on hand. So that when the time comes, if you decide, they're already there. I haven't been doing a whole lot of VODs, editing at least anyway, because RS has DXP on right now, so I've been focusing on that. That'll be ending this Sunday, so I should be able to go back to my editing grind. Yeah, this is where I had to bring the bell back to. I had to give it to the sculptor.
侍にはまあ戦う術な
Yeah, just realized now I can. I think I have to. Yeah, I think I have to be in the idle to use skills. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get the whirlwind slash. So there will be more different types for the skills. Not from this branch specifically, but different branches. But I have to progress far enough in the game to unlock them. Some with... I can't remember what it is exactly. It's a kind of different style or something. And then... I don't think there's a whole lot associated with the one sword. I can't remember what the name is. You get a special katana towards... It's past midway. It's like, I would say, halfway, 3/4 through the game. It's extremely overpowered, but it costs a lot of spirit emblems to just take a couple swings with it. Yeah, ironically, I did mine in reverse. I did YouTube first, but the reasoning for that, and Pyle knows this as well, up until about September of last year, I only had, because I'm in a rural area, so shouldn't need to say much about the internet quality being slow or poor. So I only had 25 megabits, and that's lucky if I could get down on that. And that's not like, oh, I can download at 25 megs. It's like, no, that's just the ISP speed. So I would be capped at like 2.5 megs tops on a download. And like 200 kilobits because they're assholes. And don't do one-to-one matching on up and down, which is stupid in 2023. To be fair, they weren't doing that all the years prior. But, yeah.
今はなおし流線も流三年同意武士殿は何もこれは
So I would just borrow Pyle's internet when I was there to upload all my videos and stuff to my channel because it was so crappy down here. Not so much for the stealth, but... oil comes in handy because, yeah, there are fish you can. There are certain. Well, there's certain fish like that where they give you scales in the game, and there are obviously fish that will try to kill you. Obviously, that one. I don't know if it can even inflict any damage, like at all. Shoutouts to Majora's Mask. For those who are familiar with Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and the toilet paper hand. It's scales, but it's the same thing. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Saw another carp over here. So I'll do that to get the red board there. It was in the corner. Maybe it's spawned elsewhere. Oh, there it is. Nope. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Looking for anything that's like a tail. Where'd it go? Hmm? Yeah, no worries, man. Healthy here. So this is to say, I'm pretty sure that costs nothing to use. Other ones will cost spirit emblems to use. Got it. Yeah, they'll come in handy later. Wolves. Oh, crap. Damn it. Yeah, that'll take you quite a bit of time because obviously it's an MMO, so there's not really an ending to that, really. More so because it's still in active development. Oh, crap. That's like the wolves. The friggin' wolves. I need to pick up all this money.
Hello, I like money.
What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money.
Not so much for that. Yeah, so I won't be able to explore all of this area, and by that I mean I don't want to. Because the area is pretty good size, and it's kind of meant to be explored in chunks. Because eventually they'll start giving you different enemy archetypes, which you likely won't have prosthetics for, otherwise it's a real pain to deal with. Namely, the shield enemies will appear at some point. So there's that. Fire skills. Trying to think. Air deflection, yeah. I will have to start thinking about the other... Yeah, any unused spirit emblems, I believe, just get stockpiled. And whenever I reach a sculpture, if I'm less than what the capacity is, it'll... Oh, the hell? Well, I got kind of lucky there. Yeah, welcome back, Miss PMG. I feel like it's every one of us. Pyle's taking the dog out, so we'll have to wait for his response. Honestly, I'll eat any flavor of nacho, really, out of the Doritos anyway. You could say it's goated or just whatever you want, but as always, everyone likes a good old Cool Ranch, but I have nothing against regular nacho cheese. I don't mind the other ones too, but those are the ones I've always eaten. So where's the item? You know, I swear it's around... No, it's not this one. There is somewhere in this area. Hell, how'd I get spotted? Thank God for... God for other objects blocking projectiles. Got him. Doing pretty well so far, considering I haven't played in forever. Like, I haven't played in years. It's all that Dark Souls training paying off, even though it's quite a bit different in some ways versus Souls games. Excluding difficulty. The difficulty is very much there. This is the area that I was thinking of. Gotta be careful. There's a bunch of wolves and crap. Oh, I just got spotted. So much for that. Got him. Thank God for that tree. Hey, thank you, iframes. I was like, why can't I pick up the item? I think I just got respotted by the archer, so I'm good. Oh, God, he's got a lot more armor. He's a more tanky enemy, so. Lucky he'll turn around, but it's not a big deal if I have to rush him. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna change his direction. It's got to be a wolf or something. Gotta be careful of ledges. Is there anything you don't particularly like that just makes it easier for me to pick something? Yeah, wait, the suggestion is actually somewhat meaningful. Okay. Maybe it's not here. I know there's... Oh, it's in the next little area, that's right. There's an NPC I'll run into in one of the houses. That's what I'm trying to think of. I'm like, which house is it? Talk. Aggroed on me. Not anymore, he's not. Yeah, those things will lure enemies if I'm not careful, so I gotta be careful where I run. Okay. Yeah, forgot you're a Starbucks gal. That's not me roasting you. It's just me being honest when I say that. Oh. So that was the reason why I bought that fire gourd. A lot of enemies in here have torches. And if I'm not careful, I'll get the burn status. Thankfully, that'll cure it. And any buildup, for that matter. Oh, the princess seemed to enjoy it more than I did. Yeah, we're just chilling on the couch because Pyle put a video on, so that was gonna be the last video before I left his apartment, and yeah, the princess is like, no, you're not leaving yet. Started nuzzling me.
From now on, it's Magic Man and El Diablo.
What's Diablo mean?
It's like Spanish for like a fighting chicken.
That's awesome.
I know.
With the claws.
With the claws and the beak.
Get out of here. Yeah, I'm not 100% why. Every so often, I get more fatigue ridden, I guess. And I just eventually start getting drowsy. It's like, It's probably because I do too much crap in the day. And, well, I can handle it. My mind's like, yeah, I can handle it, but your body says otherwise, so go to sleep. That one's worse. This guy's tankier, so this guy could pretty much shot. Not ruling out people being in here, but I think this area is clear.
あなたは忍び殿。あやつらは若様の脱出もお願いです。これをどうかお役立てを。
承知。
I'm not diabetic. could be sugar low. It could just be me possibly consuming slightly too much sugar, so I could be getting a crash. I usually don't get them, but I could have been drinking too much sugar. Although my dad is diabetic, though. Okay, I think I'll be stopping this flashback sequence shortly. Mainly because of that. I have to go back and get my prosthetic. Unless I can... I'll try to see if I can deal with these guys, but they're a real pain without the axe. Damn, I got 47 spirit emblems. How much sen do I got? Okay. Okay. Go get the, go buy the firecracker prosthetic. Since I have enough sen now. Not questioning the death blow, it's just like I didn't even see the icon though. It's like, did I really get it? Oh, he's over there. I'm an idiot. I gotta take out these guys. At least this guy anyway. This guy sucks. That massive cannon. I think it hits like a truck. Not to the extent of a boss, mind you, but it's still pretty bad. Wait. Well, I guess I would. And no, I'm not going to waste that on crows. Before you ask, pile. It's like firecrackers. Birds are jerks. They must all die. As much as I agree with that statement, I'm not wasting spirit emblems. Okay, I got a deflection. Oh, I'm sure the #1 fan agrees. Sure, she loves chasing squirrels and trying to pull you along like a rag doll. Probably makes you feel more limp than these ragdoll physics on the corpses. Ah, I guess I never went here. I jumped over, but I guess I didn't look far enough to the left. Oh, I went up there. That's what I did. I was like, I did something. A little sus, you say? And that auto mod. Funny part is, it's only at like level 2 or something, I think. Or maybe it's level 3, and that's not even the highest form. Or level. Should have made a Frieza reference there and said it's not even in Auto mod's final form.
では
戻れ、それ。さてな、一つ仏様は、お前さんすべては、見るものすべて。そういう。
Hey, Pilot, does that describe all your previous X's? Minus the misses? They're all crazy and firecrackery? In comparison?
お前さん。これは。お前さん、それが書いてある。要は。わかった。
Oh, okay, so that's what that is, yeah. That's the second tab for my prosthetics techniques.
牙の形、せいぜい乗りかか仕込むことだけ。
Yeah, I gotta equip more, but eventually I'll be able to press Y and cycle through a few of my prosthetics. Yeah, he definitely can't forget the spitefulness. Oh, my bad. The one enemy I'm about to kill, the mini boss. Forgot he's they don't like fire, but I mean firecrackers are, well, they're different. Some are weak to firecracker. Just not that one, I guess. Gotchin sugar. Go sugar. That's right. I was like, I'm kind of used to Dark Souls, which obviously you have to press down to cycle through, but left and right is actually used, which is kind of nice. It makes getting through. Okay, so same idea, though, with if you hold the direction, it goes back to the very first item. Money. Got lucky on that block, holy hell. Not on that one, though. And yeah, if you're wondering why I'm not using the fire all the time, you can't spam the fire, as the boss does have invulnerability. Come on, man. Oh my...
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
I can survive this, but oh my god, that is BS. So stupid. A sliver of health. That's always how it goes. In any game I play. Bosses always have the stupidest amount of health left. And they'll get the final hit in. It's even worse than a Souls-like game, because that just pisses you off even more. I feel like anyone, this is no respect to you, anyone who hasn't played a Souls-like game before, they're going to have a lot of issues with a lot of things in these games. Like my brother, he's pretty good. He's a pretty good gamer, but by anyone's standards, but he cannot play games like the Souls games. He tried to play Elden Ring because obviously, you know, that's, well, it's its own separate IP. It's still a Souls game in its own right. It's by the same developers. He got, I think how far roughly he would have gotten. He got the major first boss, so he defeated one of the demigods. And the thing is, since it's Elden Ring is an open world Souls game, so it's different than the traditional ones, where you have a kind of a set limited number of paths you can go along, which are meant to obviously prevent you from going places you're not supposed to, but there is some leniency with that. But Elden Ring is completely open world, so as long as you have a way to get to certain areas, you can access most of the map, at least the early parts. Other parts are obviously locked off by quest items and whatnot. But yeah, he had a lot of issues with Elden Ring. It also didn't really help him because he chose the samurai class. It's one of the hardest classes for people to play as. Andrew, he didn't know that, and even I really didn't, because that's a completely new class they added into Elden Ring. It's not in any other previous game. Trying to wait for that. That's a mini boss right there, so I'm waiting for him to turn his back. He will at some point. There we go. Just turn your back, you little asshole. Oh, you know. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, you asshole. Oh, why? Figure out what enemy's there.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Yeah, I might be able to, like, as long as I get far enough away, I should be able to deactivate the boss. Or, sorry, get out of his range. Or I can just get wrecked by it. I hate freaking... The only thing worse than enemies is the environment. Yeah, if I run far enough away, he should despawn. There we go. Or at least it'll take me out of the boss. Still have to beat him though, but it's kind of a pain because I need to get some gourd seeds. Don't know if I'll be able to do it with 0 gourds. Let's say 1, but I need to use the 1. Where is he? Okay, there he is. God. Damn, that was nice. Perfect deflex. Yeah.
Good.
That's what I'm talking about. That was actually a perfect fight. I don't think I really took any damage. If I did, I took very minimal amounts off that thing. Yeah, I'm not heading that way because that leads to... That's a hint right there when they say the enemy is headless. It's quite literally doesn't have a head. But it still is able to move around and attack. What the hell? Oh, it's right there. I was like, where the hell is the enemy? Oh, it's a freaking lizard. What the hell? Yeah, they're called headless enemies. They have everything minus their head. Yeah, and do what Pyle said. Just type exclamation mark 8-ball, and as long as you have enough points, which you easily should by now, you can use the 8-ball command. They're all 5 points, which you should easily have by now. Don't think anything's gonna happen.
やはり顔を寄せ流因のその兆しが我が死道元より流因の力は死よよどみは病が気憂ならもし王かでは
Don't think I have any more prosthetics, but I'll see. That option will always be there, even if I have them all. It's just a default. The shade, man. 8-ball memeing aside, yeah, I don't really play Madden, but it was clear that you play quite well. Not overly into sport games. I never really have been. I don't mind racing games, but yeah, sports games has never really been that big of a thing for me. See, we got some new people in the chat there. Just check the users in the chat. Yeah, and the item I got just before I read the message about the headless enemy, the Divine Confetti, that's actually their weakness. It's a buff that you apply to your weapon, and like a lot of things, it just temporarily applies it. But it increases the damage to... I think they would be classified as undead types for their archetype. And everyone get ready to say hi to a giant white snake. The first of I think there's only 2 in the game. And when I say big, I mean big. See what I mean? Shit. 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 Oh, okay. He didn't fully spot me. Okay, he got me there. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's huge. Good thing Indiana Jones isn't here right now. He'd be mad. And just wait. It's gonna hurt. For the snake. Ain't I? And I do have to be careful of the snake when it's thrashing like that. It still does have an active hitbox, believe it or not. As it's not dead. Oh, shit. I don't think I've ever been caught by the snake down here.
It'd be funny if it weren't so pathetic. No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
Oh, come on. No, actually, I don't think there are any dragons in Sekiro. Okay, here's the dragon rod I hinted at earlier in the stream. It died one too many times. The sculptor's the first to fall victim to the dragon rot. Or, sorry, afflicted. I don't know if the sculptor can die because he's the only person in the game can graft your shinobi prosthetic, but other NPCs can die from the dragon rot. Goddamn, that goddamn snake. There's also that too. So yeah, now my unseen aid went from 30% to 13%. Okay, I gotta talk to Emma.
はい。留飲は、しかしそれは繰り返せば、やがてよどみが溢れ、その病を知りながらそれをすみません。その理由。わかりません。まずは、死のの。では。
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if there is an actual way to cure dragon rot. I don't think there is. But don't quote me on that. It has been a long time since I played, but I don't think there is a way to cure that. The only quote-unquote cure is don't die completely so many times. Yeah, what's up, Miss PMG? And yes, I did say giant snake. Fortunately, I gotta deal with that soon-to-be one-eyed bastard again. Because I accidentally got aggroed. I wasn't supposed to. And the worst part is, if you're not careful, the snake can actually come through here, and he can actually knock you in the ravine and kill you. Yes, I have died to that. Well, I mean, he did say, guess what? But, what is it actually, though? That slithery old snake is at it again, pal. Gotta bury it by the three wiener cove. Right next to the three wieners. Yeah, the holy sword Excalibur. Yeah, I forgot to stay hidden in here. I gotta wait for the snake to get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Oh, GZ on the 6 followers, Miss PNG. Yeah, I'm not saying I haven't died to the snake, because I have died to the snake, but the way I died previously, I don't think I've ever died that way. Usually when I die to the snake, it was from the other method I mentioned, where I was trying to grapple, and the snake hit me mid-grapple. My fault. I tried to jump up and get the grapple point, but the game's like, nah. Yeah, you need to get all the way up there, because even if you're climbing the first wall, the snake can actually go that far in. That's where it stops, mind you, but yeah. That slithery old snake has a way of getting around. Another gotchin sugar. Make up for the ones I burned and the one I accidentally used. Yeah, coming up to the first major boss shortly. Once I get through this little, well, part of this area. Still a bunch of stuff. Yeah, you're all good. Oh, that's lovely. If you look over to the wall there, you can see the two enemies are, I don't know how their pathfinding AI got stuck on each other, but they somehow managed to do that. They just want to hug each other. You could jokingly say that, but I disagree. Normally that one's right about here, but it's kind of problematic. Okay, I guess on the plus side, I managed to get the one away. At least I took out the most problematic enemy in the room. Yeah, I'd rather just block the bullet in that case. Another Ungo sugar, nice. Got. Well, guess it won't be getting the eavesdrop. It's not a big deal. I think it's just talking about the boss. And he really wanted to stab me there with that spear. I don't think I've ever seen an enemy try to do that many unblockables in a row. That's what the red symbol means. The attack's unblockable, so you have to dodge. Or I don't have the technique, I think, yet. I believe it's called a Maikiri counter. Basically, if you press B to dodge just before the spear's about to hit you, you'll sidestep out of the way immediately, and then you literally just stomp the spear into the ground, and then take a free hit, and it does a crap ton of poise to the enemy. It's a really useful technique, but obviously it's a rather dangerous one. Because if you mistime it, you're taking the full hit. Kind of surprised all the blood is still on the wolf. Trying to think, I'm like, does he have an actual name? But I just remember they just call him the wolf. Yeah, fun fact, in the speedrun, people just skip the boss by making it kill itself, because there's one natural killer in every game. Good old gravity in a bottomless pit. But, I don't know if it's possible in this version. I think you have to downpatch it. But possibly not. I don't remember if that's the case. Then again, FromSoft likes to patch stuff, so speedrunners can't have fun with their games. And the boss should, as I said, the boss should be coming out very shortly. Oh, Gyobo, that's what it is. That's like... It's like, where the hell does he go? God damn. At this point, I'm gonna take him down to a death blow before he well, maybe not. I say, oh come on. I have to be careful that I keep staggering, because even on bosses, their stagger will go down the longer you don't attack them. So in a way, you have to be somewhat aggressive. I forgot about that back kick. Oh. Well, I got the parry, which is not quite what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay, I gotta heal quick. I forgot to put pellets on, son of a bitch. Those are the minor heal items, but I could have used that to... Yeah, I might not need it, but kinda mad.
Oh, give your balls a tug, you tit fucker.
Wake up, you fucking pheasants!
Son of a... Oh my god, come on. Come on. That was a sliver of health. My god. Oh my... I did have pellets. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god. That was such BS. That's why I hate the game when they don't play fair. They pull shit like that. Could have survived if I'd used a pellet, but I thought I hadn't bound them, but I guess I did. Should have checked. Come on. Now I gotta wait till this guy gets the hell out of the way. Oh my... Of course. You know what? I'm just gonna go back. Jesus Christ. Just barely got around that death blow. It's kind of funny. That reminds me of the oldest trick in the book when you try to piss someone off when you're behind them. You just tap the one shoulder, then poke your head out on the other. God, but it's like, will you stop moving? Okay, I'm kind of mad that it still hit. Shouldn't. I feel like it shouldn't have, but okay. Oh my god. Piss off. I will heal, don't worry. Just want to get the death blow in, because that gives me a free time. It's like, I don't like being in this corner. And he's dead. And it's the first major boss down. Yeah, hey, no worries. Just saw you, just barely missed me beating the boss. Although the first time I died, it was, I think you were possibly here at the time. The boss literally had like a sliver, like a hair's width wide, on his stagger bar on the first attempt, and he just barely survived and took me out. Thankfully, I beat him second try, which is actually pretty quick. I mean, the boss doesn't have a lot of attack variance. He's just, you know, he swings wide and stuff, which can make things somewhat annoying. Oh, okay. So that's how I yeah, I'll buy all these antidotes. Can I not buy more than, oh, I don't have enough sen, that's why. I was like, why can I not buy more than one? Literally have four sen. It's ironic, though. It sounds a lot like my calculations when I'm trying to do Souls, Dark Souls, with levels.
いや、その目、切る前、名乗り忍びは大概じゃん、その左腕。なるほど。石腕のなら、石お主をそう呼ぼう。わしは足名の天狗よ。お主もね、なんこの足名にはネズミもそれを肩。どうやらお主にどうじゃ赤炉。承知。よし、赤炉よ。これは切ってさすれば。
Yeah, unlock this shortcut while I'm here. That's what this door was. I couldn't open it earlier because just like every Souls game or Souls-like. It's funny. My coworker showed him a meme somebody had made, and it's like Miyazaki enjoys doing this way too much, and then it just shows a picture of the door. The doors don't open from this side, which is like every door in the games. Poking fun at the fact that Miyazaki loves putting doors that are one-ways just to piss off the player. Miyazaki being the lead director of the Souls games and subsequently Elden Ring. I think he also did Bloodborne too, because that's another one of his babies, as it were. I was like, okay. I wasn't expecting to grab it there, but okay. I thought it was going to make me grab the one below. How many prayer beads do I have? Nope. That reminds me, I do need to turn in that remnant when I get to the next idol, which is nearby. Oh my god! Okay, I think I'm at like 1 HP. Yeah, there's that fall damage that I alluded to earlier. I'm just glad I have resurrections. That won't inflict dragon rot as long as I only as long as I don't get a true death. Oops. Eat. Add 6 to the mounter. Okay, I guess I did have enough. I forgot to check before I did that, but it would have just told me I don't have enough if I only had 3. It's good to know that I had 4 prayer beads. Potion of strength. I don't remember if this was in when I originally played it, or if it was and I just didn't use it. I feel like that was something they added at a later date. Not a bad feature. It gives you more practice with actual bosses, or boss-like enemies. Okay, run and slide. I might hold off for now. Yeah, I'll try to get some my kitty counters practice in, because I really do need to learn how to do that. I never really used it much. Because, again, it's if you don't know the timing right, you're better off just dodging. But it is a really nice thing to have. Trust me, that was lucky. I'll see if I have any more gourd seeds. Oh, you son of a... The reason I said that is Emma's left now. Which it's supposed to happen. But it's like, God damn it. Okay, I don't have any gourd seeds. Because I've progressed the story enough, so she's moved to her next location. The axe, yep. Want to make sure I had the right prosthetics equipped. I guess with attack level 2, I do too much damage to these guys. To be fair, they don't have a whole lot of defense to begin with, or health. Yeah, I pretty much one-shot them now. Yeah, the oil is throwable, obviously. Throwable, consumable, throwable item, but they're really nice because if you want to... If you want to get in, if you want to get fire in, you can obviously chuck it on an enemy, and that'll increase their the likelihood of them getting burned, since the oil obviously would react to the heat. Of course. Oh yeah, I'll take you. Don't worry, bud. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to come back until I had the axe. Axe is pretty nice. Yeah, it has that charge up animation, and it has limited range, but it's... When you're doing the right enemy archetype, it's really nice. And yeah, that guy right in the middle down there, that white one, that's the one you want to avoid, because that's the mini boss. Yeah, he's just, I believe he's a shinobi hunter. That's what they call them. There's quite a few in the game. enemy hasn't found me yet. I just gotta be careful I don't get spotted. Normally, I would have taken that chance to take out additional enemies, but, or deal with the... Kind of surprised the counter is still trying to go off there. Kind of funny, actually. The boss is trying to hit me, but... You can make a joke and say it's trying to get the high ground. Not bad. Not bad. Definitely could have been a lot better, but hey, at least I didn't die. Nice, more pellets. Yeah, I try to save as many pellets as I can because there are a limit. They're plentiful, but you don't want to waste them. At least not when you don't have a reason to. Oh yeah, for anyone who was watching Pyle's stream the other day, we fixed his commands, so they do work now. So you guys don't get to troll him anymore by spamming the commands, knowing full well they will not work. Yeah, we ended up just having to get him to re-add stream elements because for some reason it was in his chat before, but for some reason it got removed or something. I don't know. Something happened. Not necessarily removed, but, you know, wasn't there. That wasn't a deflection, that was just a block. I could tell. That was a deflection, though. Pretty much, yeah. Kind of weird. Oh, there it is. So, like, I think there's a carp around. Firecracker. I think the enemy I'm running into next is vulnerable to firecrackers. There we go. It's like I know I'm supposed to be able to jump consecutively off these walls, but it's like, what the hell? I'll try using a gotchin, but I don't think they work on these enemies because they're there are certain enemy types they just will see through. Yeah. Okay. Holy hell. This enemy normally trolls the hell out of me. Ah, thank God. Killed him first try. Oh, I hate that enemy. Yeah, there'll be other enemies that are like that throughout the game too. There is quite a bit of reuse. It kind of, I wouldn't say it's to the same extent of Elden Ring, because obviously Elden Ring is a far larger game, but yeah, each game does have its fair share use of reused assets. Just because it's like, you can't just, as much as you would like to, you can't just have endless... God, this is a long fall. Nothing I can do. Might be able to go down there. Trying to reduce the chances of fall damage trying to kill me. I landed in the water and I still took fall damage. Okay. I should be able to deal with that one enemy on the bridge. Oh, I guess I didn't take out one enemy. To be fair, it wasn't much, but yeah, I wasn't expecting it to actually inflict fall damage. Because most of the time you jump in the water, you don't take fall damage. Because water is usually meant to act as a negate, a way to negate fall damage. Spirit emblem? The hell did I get up? Oh, it's not a spirit emblem, but it's an item. But I think, how the hell do I get up there? Oh, that's how. Ask and you shall receive. I was like, there's got to be a way to get up higher. Nothing crazy, but nice to have, nonetheless. Yeah, thank God I can hold sprint as long as I want. Thank God I don't have a sprint meter. It's the one nice thing I like about Sekiro. Unlimited stamina. Just barely made that, holy hell. Oh God. That's brutal, man. Yeah, a little bit more oil, which is always nice to have. Yeah, and each of the prosthetics has a different number of spirit emblems that they cost to use. Generally, the more powerful ones cost more to use, obviously, because they don't want the player to just be able to cheese the game. Then again, FromSoft just doesn't like players doing anything they don't want, for that matter. Yeah, I think it's fair to say it has too. I mean, that's nice, but yeah, get suppressed presence. Okay, there's the gourd potency. You sure your router's not secretly a masochist in disguise? Because I'm kind of questioning that now. It's not the pig. It still doesn't top the pig of capitalism from DMC though, right? Apile. Nigga, she can't freaking abuse him properly. That the freaking Prez comes in and just absolutely tears him up. Oh, God, yeah. This is why I don't like 2v1s. Or more. Okay, I'm just gonna go back and... Yeah. I had a hunch that was gonna happen when I triggered all of the enemies. Although there is the one time where he kind of does. That's after he lets the pig perform the song that he wants. I think I managed to avoid detection. I didn't on those two, but yeah, some enemies can actually kick sand up at you and stuff, or dirt. And the worst part is, if they get it off, you legitimately cannot... Yeah, it's got a couple deflections. You can't move, I think, while you're in, like, the blind animation. Or I guess that's a stun, I should say, but same thing. I can't see. I can't see. I could have sworn there's enemies in here or something. Like extras. Ah, there they are. Don't ask why they're just chilling in the corner. Just consume more product and be excited from new product, right, Pile? In the case of Marvel, it's shit, so no one cares. I don't know if it's this house, but I could have sworn. But I could have sworn in one of the houses. I don't think it's this one. There's a couple with false walls. But those are outlined by like a character outline. So they're easy to spot. Thankfully they weren't like the fake walls in and the Dark Souls games, where you just gotta randomly hit walls. Coming up on our next major boss. He is a pain in the ass. Okay. I was like, where's the samurai? Oh, that's the master emissaries, Ishin. I was like, yeah, I need to keep him alive because he will help me with the boss, but obviously I need to make sure he doesn't get killed before then, because we got to take out all these guys. Okay, he's doing pretty bad, so I gotta get over there quick. Doskoi! I was familiar with sumo wrestling. Yeah, that's why I had to be careful when he did the he swallowed that gourd. What's in the gourd? It's oil. I got lucky the grab didn't go off. Getting some good deflections, though. That was a block. Okay, death blow. I do have pellets, so... Oh yeah, that's poison. Yeah, that attack is unlockable again, so. And easy clap. Didn't even need a resurrection. And I had the Ungo Sugars on backup if I needed it. But looks like I didn't need it, thankfully. I was about to say, when you die, not to the boss, but you die to his underling. Thank God I didn't, though, because there's a frickin' idol coming up here in this room. He did not die before then. Yeah, maybe this is where the fake wall is. If not, there's later points in the game where there are some fake walls. Ah, there's a false wall, I believe. I believe this has a gourd seed in it. Or something. Maybe it's snap seeds. Prayer bead, even better. Well, maybe not better than a gourd seed, but it is nice. It's a close second to a gourd seed. Need to go back and spend some of this money. So I check everything. That way I don't lose a bunch of money. Right now, I will lose like upwards to 700-ish sen. Now, question once I get to the idol. Do I or do I not deal with this next series of fights? Because it's there's two bosses I gotta deal with. At the same time, but two bosses. I guess the... Yeah, she's going nuts, by the way. Oops. Good old alarm. How many snap seeds do I have? 5. Do I really want to? Do I really want to? Yeah, I'll come back at a later point. You don't have to do it all off the hop. And it will be easier because both of the bosses kind of suck. Like, they're cool bosses, but one of the fights in particular, which is I believe it's Madam Butterfly or something like that, or Lady Butterfly, the first boss. She has like a they're not specters, but they're ghost-like enemies that they're basically they're clones of herself, but they're like specter-like or ghost-like in nature. Snap seeds are the only thing that can dispel that type of stuff. So if you don't have snap seeds, she can keep spawning them, not infinitely, but she'll keep spawning clones of herself, and those things hit like a truck. And it's even worse because they obviously the attacks will stack. Okay. Hey, Pyle, who do you think would win in the fight? The princess when she goes in beast mode, or that wolf? Or would you say she is the wolf? And I don't mean my character; I meant the actual like wolf enemies. Yeah, the reason I wanted to take them out while I could is because their wooden hats are basically shields. Come on, man. Now, if only that happened the first time and I didn't have to waste a bunch of spirit emblems on those additional axe uses. I'll kill some more enemies, but I think I'll have to use my homeward idol, which are basically... Actually, it's more equivalent to the fragmented coiled sword from DS3, because it's an infinite homeward bone, but it's effectively a homeward bone. Shit! I forgot there's two. I was like, I know there's two. Where's the second one? Oh, I guess I walked out of the area. Just turn around, you moron. I'll take it. Not sure why it was getting stuck on the wall, but it was. Yeah, they're talking about the boss. Kinda surprised I survived that, but okay. Yeah, the boss is literally through that door, so... Yeah, we're not going there. I just realized I never put a Actually, I kind of do want those. The reason being is that the boss has fire. Oh yeah, I think I have 1 or 2 new prosthetics I can get. I'll have to see if there's anything I can buy from the shop. Yeah, when I get to the boss, I'll...
それ忍び着どれこの新筒ぐからくり筒とともに使えそうな
Oh yeah. Yeah, spring-loaded firecracker.
No.
流害物資殿がはい血の色がしかし流害にそれがもっとあれば流害にお願いし
Still don't have any extra gourd seeds. The withered red gourd back on because the boss is part fire. So okay, should probably get some new skills. Not getting that. I don't know. I might save up for the 5. Because that would be pretty useful. I don't think you get like an absolute crap ton back, but you get a decent amount. And since most of the time I'm doing stealth anyway, I would be getting a lot more health back versus if I wasn't. And increasing my spirit emblems at this point isn't... It's not bad, but it's not my priority. Definitely not my main one, anyway. So, yeah, I'll try to give the boss a couple shots, but we'll see. The boss is kind of trolly. If it wants to be. But I'm probably just going to be rushing. Boss because I don't want to fight all these enemies because I'll risk this. Ooh, nice Nako sugar. Yeah, I should be able to climb up all the way, or at least part way anyway. Son of a bitch. God damn son of a bitch. So I don't want to aggro these guys, but... Well, I aggroed some of them. Guess that was a given. Probably use this to... I think there might be some items here, actually. Yeah. Ooh, spirit emblems. Nice. Very nice, very nice. What did I get hit? What did I get spotted by? Oh, that guy. God damn it. Yeah, take out the spear guy. He's far more lethal than this rifleman. I just got some. I think I got some extra spirit emblems from that attack. Get the. I think after I do this, the boss should come charging through that room. Yep. God, it's weak to... Yeah. Oh, what the heck am I doing? Ah, come on. And it's dead. Wow, first try. Blazing Bowl. Normally the bowl has a tendency to troll me as well. Ah, yes, I am. Thank you for noticing. And opening the door. Oh, just realized I got another prayer bead, so that'll be another health boost. And posture. Posture. that'll be the new word in the Webster's dictionary. Posture instead of posture. Wait. So yeah, shortly before I get into the outro for I end the stream, yeah, fun fact, when I played Sekiro for the first time, I actually went over there, which leads to the Sengu Mountains. Did quite a bit of stuff up there, and I never even finished Ashina Castle here. And the fun fact is, you're supposed to go through Ashina Castle, obviously. Fight Genichiro, because he's at the top, obviously. Defeat him there, quote-unquote, defeat him. He's not dead. And then then you're supposed to go to the Sengu Mountain and everything along the way. So, I was fighting enemies that were much higher in terms of difficulty because I hadn't actually done what I was supposed to in the story, because obviously this is when the paths start to branch, so you don't have to necessarily follow the plot, but you need to at certain points to progress the story. So that was fun. Especially the one enemy. I won't get to it tonight, obviously, because I'm ending it now. But if anyone is familiar with Voldo from Soul Calibur, basically he's got like claws that are kind of like Wolverine. So take that, but just like imagine he was on coke, so he swings like crazy with a lot of force. But that's basically the gist of what the enemy does. It's just deflection city. It's like, oh, if you don't know how to deflect, here's the perfect enemy archetype to teach you how to deflect. Because if you don't, you'll run out of posture, and that thing will just absolutely destroy you. Okay, yeah. So I think I'll end it there tonight. I think how far in the game I am. I wouldn't say I'm a quarter, but I'm like a good chunk through the game. As always, if you enjoy the content and you're currently not following or subscribed to my YouTube or my Twitch accounts, feel free to drop one in either to get notified when I go live or drop new content. And I'll see you on the next stream tomorrow night. I probably will be continuing with Sekiro, but we'll see what happens. All right, have a good night, everyone.